Hello again, a very, very warm welcome to you all. My name is Deni Kay, and I am here today with a bottle of the Macallan 1967 18-year-old. Normally, you will find me sitting here with the bottle that I have open, that I will pour, and I will talk through. This is my bottle, however, it is not open. I was fortunate enough that I was given a sample of this to be able to enjoy. I have poured it. I have not taken a sip of it. So we will be on this journey together. Well, I will get to enjoy this and do my absolute best to try and concentrate and describe to you the experience. So I guess what I will start by saying is, I think everybody out there would know that Macallan has built a reputation on sherry cask matured whiskey. The 18-year-old that they do, which is released pretty much every single year, has become a very popular thing for both drinkers and collectors. And this is a rather early one from the 60s. I've had a lot of the modern ones and some from the 70s, 80s. I've not yet had a 60, so this will be an absolute treat for me. I should say 43% ABV, and immediately what I would say to describe is what I consider or would call musty. If you would call musty, dusty, sort of dunnage, that type of a vibe, then you will know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. There's some fruit there. Now it's orange and cherry. Bitter orange or Seville orange is the way that I would describe that. And in terms of the cherry, I would also say a cherry compote. Some stone fruit there, it's peaches, it's white peaches, plums, your dried fruits that you would absolutely expect to find. Some chocolate. It is a milk chocolate and also some bits of chocolate. Some coffee, furniture polish, wood shavings. Also some savoury notes that come through there, right? There is some spice, which is some pepper, some cinnamon, and a little bit of ginger, along with what I would describe to be leaves, round gum and eucalyptus. There is a little bit of mint in there as well. Some honey, nuts, almond, hazelnut. I think you could probably nose this for a very, very long time and just continue to go, because there is, honestly, there is a lot there that's going on, and I'm really looking forward to taking a sip of this. Really lovely nose. Initially softer than I expected, than what I thought I was going to experience based on the nose, but then some of the spice and the savoury notes come through. I mentioned earlier in terms of the spice, it's a little bit of black pepper, some cinnamon, some nutmeg, ginger. It is earthy and there is a sweetness there. Absolutely. Cherry syrup, or if you've ever had a homemade cherry liqueur, 100%. Some of the bits of orange that is there as well. Some wood varnish. You can definitely, the oak influence is there. I mentioned honey before. It is slightly drying and it is a medium length. It is a rich, dense whiskey. It's 43% ABV. I do not want to add any water to this, right? Nuts there as well, hazelnut and the almond, absolutely. I'm going to go through this one more time, see if there's anything else that I'm going to be able to pick up. Then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say farewell, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy what is left in my glass. And I'm sure 15 minutes from now, I'll probably reel off another half a dozen notes that I won't get to share with you. That's quite simply just what it's going to be for this particular one here. So, okay, the nuts, the almond. Now, how do I describe this? If you went to any wedding 20 years ago, I'm not sure if it was called the bomboniere or the almonds that were coated in almost sugar that came in that net with it. Anyway, hopefully somebody out there knows what I'm talking about, because it is absolutely there. That is 100%. Yeah, honey. Yeah, honey really coming through now. It's almost like a bit of a dirty honey that I'm really, really enjoying. Really enjoying. Some berries, some currants, some blackberries, some raspberries. That tart note coming through along with the sweetness that I'm getting there. Yes, very, very, very nice. Honestly, as I said, you're getting everything from sweet to, you know, spice, savoury in that regard. Some sour cherries, balsamico, currants, wood shavings, honey, nuts, absolutely. There is so much there that is going on. It is a very complex type of whiskey. They don't make them like this anymore. It's quite simply the way that, the only way that you could put it. It is really lovely to experience. Chocolate, tobacco, leather. It's very full. At the same time, there's a lot of delicate notes that are there. It is an exceptional whiskey. I would love to be able to, I could sit here and spend the next 15 minutes, right? But obviously I have to say farewell at some point, because I don't expect for you to hang around forever. And I do try to keep these short and sharp, normally 5 to 6 minutes, and I'm pretty much done. For something like this, I think an extra couple minutes is probably fair to ask for. I will bid you a farewell there. As I mentioned, there are probably going to be so many other things that pop up with this while I really do savor what's left in this glass. But absolutely lovely to experience. Thank you very much once again for joining me. Till next time, bye for now.